Screw it. Let's start a minute or 2 minutes early. I was just actually cleaning up one of I don't know if get banned on YouTube because they said they're cracking down on guns. I also collect guns. So this is a Glock 23, 40 caliber. They don't make them. They don't make. Well, you can still find them. The 40, but they're all 9. Don't worry, it's not loaded. Double check. But yeah, I don't know if you can see. I'm actually this week that's coming up, I'm actually gonna get a 1080p camera because I think it's like 1040. I think, I'm not sure. Because the last one I picked up has not. Well, it sucked. It was all dark, especially, I don't know. And I have a studio light, but it's really small. And it doesn't shine the light. It doesn't catch me unless if you're like sitting right in front of it. I have the the monitor facing me, so it's blocking most of the light. So that's why I don't use it. But anyway, so I have a few more things. I really like these headphones. They're Skull Candy, they're like 100 something bucks with the noise cancellation. I'm not sure the exact model or whatnot, but they're high end. I just don't like the color on them. This is like personal use, for if I'm traveling, whatever. But on camera, I would like, I have a few right here for my guests. The Soundcore, which is like a very good underrated brand, but they don't really work good with the Yeti mic. So, but I got some JBL headphones coming, so that way they're a little bit dark, so it goes with the aesthetic. Like I said, it's more of a the color thing. I just don't like it on camera. It just doesn't. I don't first. I nitpick when it comes down to these things. But yeah, working with these, and finally got the what's it called, the mic, the cover, the window protector, so that way it doesn't, you don't hear the background noise and muffles. I was actually on Mr. Smelly's live stream a few days ago, and he kept putting me on mute because I forgot I left the fan on. But this does help. So this just came in. So by the end of the week, I will get everything situated. So anyway, enough yapping. Let's get into what I want to talk about. I never. What's up, Tony Rodriguez? How you doing? Yeah. What, the Glock? Yeah, that's one of them. Actually, yeah. Before I start, let me show you something cool. Hold on. So, where my studio is, it's like really far out there in the boondocks. Like it's like right outside the suburbs of Washington, D.C. So there's really nobody here. So of course you got to protect yourself because it's But yeah, so if you want to get the job done, all right, you put the extended clip in it. So this is 32 shots instead of 10 shots. And then, if you can see it, all right, and this looks badass, So, I have one with the silver slide. I mean the not the black slide, the silver slide on them, and so. These are just full metal jackets on here. But then, the other ones is what you want right here. You want the hollow tip, 40 cal. Anyway, enough of guns. I was actually, you know what? There is a Facebook group that's colognes and guns. It's like they always post like scent of the day and their carry what they're carrying that day. Concealed carry, and they share that. So it's I fuck with that group because it's something new. And coming back on why I mentioned that, it's like, yo, they're trying something new, like how Mr. Smelly, he brings on all these new guests. We collabs, because it's all about collabs. I know they touched base on multiple reasons. I mean, multiple of live streams that, it's kind of getting limited. Talking about top 10, top 5, doing all those lists. It's you can milk it. It's just getting old because everybody's doing it. I mean, especially if you have to wait for the seasons, and like, oh yeah, it's like, okay, well, what do we do between winter and spring? So you got to be, your top 10 winter, then you got to wait till spring, top 10 spring. And I'll actually pull up one of his videos yesterday, and he was talking about how Ashton from Gencent had he had 5 different videos, which was, I was like, yeah, that's 5 different videos with the same topic but just different names, like 5 it was like top complimented fragrances, top complimented fragrances at work, something like that. But we're gonna run that and we're gonna see. And this is the stuff we're talking about. So Mr. Smelly is doing a lot of great things. Go and subscribe to him. He's very different. I enjoy his content. I always, try to do as much as I can. Super chats, donate, because, again, like, it's an expensive hobby. And so whoever does live streams, I try to donate whatever, $5, $10, whatever I can at a time. But yeah, because I know how it is. I know how it feels. And yeah, so, and we were he touched on that on some points, so we will get on into that juicy stuff. But let's get one thing first. I wanted to talk about Darna because I haven't talked about Darna in a while, for like a year now, just because I really wanted to just work behind kind of like in silence and privacy, because I know how a lot of people don't like indie fragrances. Well, they'll hate on indie fragrances, which I believe indie fragrances are the real gem fragrances of the whole fragrance community. I would consider, Dua, Alexandria, all those indie houses. I consider them indie houses. Central Obsessions, who else, and much more. But the thing is, it's really, really, really easy to hit the Fracom, to get people familiar with your product in Fracom. I mean, there is a lot of work, because there are some other indie houses that I never heard of. I'm like, wow, dude, why is it not? But the hard part is getting your fragrances out in the mainstream. It's easy, but it's hard at the same time, if that makes sense. So and that's why I really was working in like basically the back of the house, and really didn't mention a lot of things about Darna. So what I did is I started reaching out to other podcasts, anything, and not necessarily in the fragrance community, but in men's topics, men's dating, men's improvement channel, men's workout, men's shape up haircuts, whatever, because you got to expand. That's how only way you got to expand. And another thing too, go into your local fragrance boutiques, privately owned. That helps. What else? uh, your local barbershops, which there's two barbershops in my local area that support other local business, and they carry my fragrance in their shop. So that's a start. So you got to get word of mouth. It's not always necessarily just online. Which, yes, let me tell you, yeah, it starts online, of course, because you can get your product out there faster. But in the same time, word of mouth does travel around. If you wanna do it, like, hit the mainstream. So, but yeah, so this is I just want to tell you what we do in the back of the, in the sidelines, basically, of having doing your own fragrances. And I will get into our new release. It's basically our twist on Elysium Roja with performance, you guys. I got some right here, and we've been working very, very hard, because we were gonna release that our version of Roja Dove, but the Elysium, but the performance, we needed to get the performance down, because even Elysium, Roja Elysium, it doesn't perform as good. The price is like what, like $200, $300, $200 on the cheaper end if you're lucky to get that. But so we are gonna call it Mr. Elixir. Since the Elixir name is very is hyped now, and we're gonna drop our product within the next week. So, and so this is not the bottle right here, but we're just testing things out. This is the bottles that we're gonna start using, the black bottles, instead of the older bottles. We still have, if somebody orders, our fragrances, we still have a few of these that we got to get rid of. So you might get the glass bottles. So I'll just let you know. But we're going to start, hopefully, when we get rid of the glass bottles, which we only have probably, I think, 20 of them left. We're going to start doing the black bottles. Or we'll probably just mix them up. And, but yeah, this is our logo. Why we have, the Burj, the Arab, it's the hotel, the big landmark in Dubai, is because most of our oils and material come from the UAE, right? So we wanted something to represent, the UAE, and that's a very, very big landmark over there. And right here is the studio / office where I work. And right behind here, as soon as you leave, we have we have a big candle maker called Melted Elements. And actually, let me share that with you. They're our neighbor, right, to Darna, and they have the warehouse right on the right, and we have the warehouse on the left, where we package everything, get everything done. We work with a very good local perfumer. He's been around the world, since my YouTube career in fragrances. I got a chance to meet a lot of people, and so we have a third party that imports all these oils and whatnot, and they have a big store probably like right by Washington D.C. It's a Middle Eastern store. They carry Middle Eastern fragrances, but mostly all like oud, everything from the Middle East, from Southeast Asia, you name it, and their quality is very, 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 very good. Very good. You can go on Google. You can go to my website. You can see. I even sent out a lot of our fragrances to what is it called? My peers, influencers, and you can see what they think about my fragrances. TLTG. Who else? What is it called? Scent Hunters, Keith, in the Fragrance Life. Let me see who else. A whole bunch. So you can just put Darna fragrances on YouTube, and you'll see everybody that reviewed my fragrance. They gave a great, honest review, which that's what I wanted, because if there was something wrong with my fragrance line, I would definitely correct what's wrong. And I like the feedback that I got from that. So anyway, and we have some great reviews on Google, but mostly on the website. Okay, so darnafrag.com. And but yeah, let me show you something. So right next door is a guy that his candles are all over the place. Macy's carries them, and this is the candle the company right next door to Darna, right next door to my warehouse. And let me share this with you so you can see. And okay, share screen. So this is his company, right? Melted Elements, all right? And we are in the talks of him making a candle for us too as well. I'm sorry, hold on for a second. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. We're not gonna enter now, but so they're pretty big. So how they started is, I thought I had my email all day. Well, no, actually I saw 2015. No, actually I logged in from my my mobile, bm at gmail.com. This is my public email. Okay, there you go. All right, let's go. That's what I need. All right, so let's go, and I just want to get you and I'm gonna bring him on the channel so he can talk about his candles. They're all organic, so if so how he started his company is he started a few years back just from his house. He loved candles so much, but his cat started getting was allergic to most of the candles that were non-organic, right? And so what he did, because he loves his cat, and so he loves candles too. So he started making organic candles. So they turned out to be really good. He was like, let me see if I can make this a business. And what he did is he had so much leftovers, and he ordered a whole bunch of like little samples like this right here, little ones like each one, and just sent them out to to people, whoever wanted them. And he put an ad on, local ad. He started making them locally, I believe, and then finally he started getting some money in, and then he just started sending them out to people. And I'll have him explain exactly what he did if you guys are interested in starting up your own company or whatever, because whatever helps. If you guys are interested in starting up a fragrance company, or your own line or your own candle line, whatever the case is, I'll have him to give you some pointers. And then he just took off, and then he got really big. He got a really good theme. So Melted Elements, and he got that scientific kind of like look on his products. Let me see. Tokyo Soy Candle. So this one right here. So this is one of my favorites right here. And I see him, like the warehouse right next door to Darna. It's super hot because he's melting wax every single day, and he comes in and works with shorts, right? I don't blame the guy, because it's like at least 100 and something degrees in that warehouse. But really good candles. And look at this, and yeah, and so Macy's carries his products. Let me see. He's been on CNN. He's been on some big top news outlets, and yeah. So we are in the talks, and he's a good guy. He's a friend now of mine. And let me tell you what's funny though. I didn't even know he was the owner. That this particular guy owned this place. He grew up in the same neighborhood where I grew up at, and he went to the same school for a small time, like about a year or two. He used to ride the bus and whatever, and then he looked familiar. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I remember you, and from back in the days. It's like, oh my god, yeah. And so we used to go to the mall together. It was just a short period because I think I don't know, it was just like he lived in that neighborhood and then he moved to another neighborhood. He was always relocating at that time. So, and then finally, it's just a small world, and he's into like scents. I'm into scents, and it's like, dude, it's like meant to be. So, he kind of gave me some pointers out too, and that's why I don't. If somebody wants to review my fragrances, I'm like, hey, yeah, I can send you out a decant. I can send you out. I'll try my best. We're not that big yet, but whatever whatever can help. And I will start sending out smaller samples, and I'll tell you why smaller in a second. So, but yeah, let me see. I am not. You can go to his website. It's Melted Elements, and it'll come up. Let me show you something. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me see if you guys are seeing this. Okay, yeah, you guys are seeing this. These are the names of his candles. Queensland. I sent that to one of my friends' podcast, and one of his candles to one of my friends' podcasts in Miami called Fresh and Fit. If you know Fresh and Fit, I am good friends with them, and I send them out fragrances, candles, whenever I can, whenever they need to re-up. Marrakesh. These are all names of their candles, of his candles. So, hold on. And listen, you guys. I seen he does everything. It's all hand poured. It's all made in the warehouse. There's no, of course he has machines so he can press stuff and make this and make that, but it's all hand poured, hand mixed. And so Macy's has his candles. I think who else? Let's see locations. Hold on. Nordstrom's. What's the element? Yeah. So I think he has locations. See, Washington D.C. Macy's online store. Let's see. These are all his locations right here. New Jersey, New York, Mississippi. So yeah. So, but anyway, again, to going into Melted Elements, I will have him on my channel, and he will talk about his candles. If you guys are interested or whatever, comment down below. I don't get a lot of comments in the comment section, so I will respond to you. So, but yeah, let's see. Hold on, damn, did I even... Yes. Okay. Okay, now we're good. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. All right, you know what? Forget it. I'll just actually show it to you real fast. See, this is the thing of why I go on live sometimes and still learning this live stream. Anyway, this is his stuff right here. I'm just going to buzz through it because I don't think I shared it with you guys and it was showing up. Fuck. Okay, so this is his company. And yeah, if you guys want samples from his company, if you want to try him out, just hold on. You could just go on his website, send him your address, sign up for a free sample. It's a pretty big sample. I mean, it'll burn for a couple hours or whatever, but you'll get a chance to smell his candles. All right. So anyway, let's go back. So what I wanted to say is, let me clink this. All right, so let's get to it. So I have this fragrance right here that and that was my scent of the day. So Mr. Elixir, and this is our spin and twist of Roja Elysium, okay? And this bad boy, oh my god, you guys, 3 hours, 3 to 3.5 hours, and this is just on my skin, okay? um, uh, you know, um, projection, and about 9 to 10 hours, and it comes in waves, and sometimes you can, it depends if you're in kind of like the heated, now it's winter time. I don't know if you're somewhere, but most of the country is like cold outside. But if you're in the heat or inside, you'll come smell it, especially if you walk into, like, if somebody has the heat on or whatever. But that's what I've been noticing for me. But it comes in waves, but it gives you about performance about 10 hours, 9 to 10 hours, give or take. All right. So we got the performance down, and now that's why we are releasing the fragrance. We are going to start doing the smaller, vials, because for just anybody that wants to, later on, not soon, but if anybody wants to review our fragrances, just let me know. I will give you a decant of 5 ml. Okay, this is for the content creators or influencers, fragrance influencers. You get about 30 sprays in here. We also sell 5 ml decants. Okay, why we do that? Because we're fairly new. We are new, and we know about that. Committing to a whole bottle. Okay, our prices are fair. And you'll get niche quality for the anywhere between, because our it depends on which one you pick, anywhere between $35 to $40. And we have 30 mls. Our bigger bottles, the bigger bottles are 30 mls. But let me tell you why we want to keep it. We will down the road get to 50 ml. It's just because they're very strong. They are very strong. Their performance, from at least 90% of the people, 95% of the people, when they wear it, they get about like 8 hours to 9 hours, at least 9 hours of longevity. All right, and that's on all of them. Okay, so if we 30 ml is enough. It will last you for a while, because all you need is 3-4 sprays. Depending if you what season. So hold on, let me tell you something. Hold on. So, like, let's say this, and this is the Arabian Wood. This is just like Oud Wood Tom Ford, with a little bit of leather and cashmere. Okay, so we don't just clone other other high-end designer or niche, but we do our little spin on it. Just like Duo. We are trying to, we are inspired by like Duo fragrances. I'm a big fan of Duo fragrances, and and at the same time, I do have the passion of creating fragrances. Just like creating music, you take low notes of this, that, or whatever, sample from this song, and then you make it your own. That's just to give you an example how to create fragrances. A lot of people do use other notes from other fragrances, even if they say it's inspired by or not. So that's in most occasions. But yeah, so this one right here, all you need is 3 sprays. This thing will freaking last you. Wow, this actually will give you like 12 hours of long performance and everything. Yeah, that's longevity, performance, everything. And so Another one that's very strong, Tuxedo Jubilee. All right, this is a kind of like a vanilla toasted mixed with like effing fabulous from Tom Ford, but more creamy, more rich, and just God, dude, this stayed on a one guy's shirt. He told me, and I told him to put it on the Google. I was like, dude, because people want to read the comments. It stayed on his shirt for about 3 weeks. He was like, he picked up his shirt or his button-up shirt because this is more of a going out at night fragrance. You guys, if you're going out, to dinner, dates, something like that. On our website, it tells you the categories of when these fragrances will be appropriate. Office, gym. This one would be like club, date, nighttime, dinner, something like that. So, and Tobacco Habano is a mixture of, I want to say, okay, if you take Tom Ford, Tobacco Veni, and a little bit of the Bulgari Man in Black, and throw in a mixture of Terry Mugler Tobacco Havana. So hence the name Tobacco Havana. Okay, so that's that. Oh, what a sexy fucking man! Creating fragrances is like having a baby, man. I'm telling you, you get so happy. And so these are our oils right here. See, this is like for the Arabian Wood. You can see, and we test sometimes we have so many of these we don't want to try them, and I will see what I can do to give them out to people as 100% pure oil, okay? Because I don't want them thrown away, because like I told you, there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes. You have to sit down. You have to, okay, are we using these bottles? Are we using this bottle? Are we, let me show you all the paper, all the stuff that we go through, and how much paper we go through. Look at this. For labels, which labels are good, should we use like circular ones? I want to share because I want you guys to be like kind of like a family of Darna, so part of this. So I want you to see the experience, so but yeah, and this is just a prototype bottle. I just wanted to show you just for the camera, but the actual bottle we are going to start using. So, but yeah, I just want you to check us out. Again, I the reasons why we made the 5 ml, so that way you don't commit to a bigger bottle, because I know how that feels. I put myself in the consumer's shoes, and I used to hate that, especially if you look forward to something and you're like, oh my god, you expect it to be good, and then it's just disappointed because either your expectations are too high, or you just you imagine something, like, oh yeah, vanilla, you think it's vanilla but it smells like chocolate, white chocolate or something, I don't know. So we got those. These are about like $9, and you do get about 25. I think 25 to 30 spray. I have to respray them because I used to put like water and see how much sprays you can get, and we have to add that to our website, because that way you guys can know it's not like 3 sprays and it's like, okay, well, $9 for 3 sprays. No. About 30 sprays we tried one time, or 20. How much did we count? I think we without the first starts, that was this first start, I think 27 sprays, which is 1, 2, 3, about a week supply, if or a week and a half. Again, our fragrances are very, very like strong, so all you need is 3-4 sprays and you should be good. So that should last you 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 days maximum. So that's about a week and a half. Okay, so Let me show you. Hold on. What bottles are available for Darna? Hey, Danny, what's up, man? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so what we got right now is, I'm gonna show you what we have available. Let me show you. Go to the website. Oh wow, we got 8 5-star reviews. That's pretty good. Last time I checked it was like 5. All right. So let me log on to my Wi-Fi. Hold on for a second. I keep forgetting to do that shit. I'm sorry, Daniel. Give me a second. Oh yeah, Darna, by the way, means, because I'm Arab, and it means our house, in Arabic. So yeah, so we got Alpha One, which is more like between a Profondo and Jeremy Fragrance's Office for Men. It's an Ambroxan bomb. Okay, that's Alpha One. Then we got Signature. Signature is more of a tonka, heavy tonka, warm leather, vanilla, toasted creme brulee kind of fragrance. Great. I think that would be my favorite date fragrance if I had to pick from the line from Darna. We have Tuxedo Jubilee. If you guys like, what is it called? Anicio's Oud for Greatness. We got one. And we got one that's really this one I think gives you about, probably, if I'm not mistaken, one person got 13 hours out of this this fragrance, and it's called Oud for Madness. And of course, warm, spicy, woody Moroccan leather. We use Moroccan leather. And we kept it simple, a little bit of sweet, hint of powderiness, and of course, when you go over there, it's a unisex fragrance, and we do every bottle, everyone that's listed on the website tells you if it's unisex or if it's a guy's fragrance and what occasion, date, like I said, or date, club, and we put that because that's one thing. Why we put those things is, yeah, we do talk about that in the fragrance community, but nobody except Jeremy Fragrance has it written on the bottle like, hey, this is for office, this is for, but anybody else, because, especially if you want to go to the mainstream, to the main market, to the mainstream, a lot of people don't know a darker fragrance is for more nighttime or nighttime or winter. They will wear a darker, heavier, boozy fragrance for in the summer, because a lot of people don't know this shit. So what we do is we give them, sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, that's interesting. I talk to regular people and they're like, oh my god, you know what? I never knew darker fragrances are for colder air. I would wear it just like this. I'm like, wow. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing to them. It's for me. I know, because we know, whatever. So gourmandish is more for the clubs, for this, that, whatever. And so, but yeah. So we want to let people know, either from Fragcom or not from Fragcom, the mainstream. Hey, listen, this would suit for this occasion. So, but yeah. So let me get back to which ones we have. We have Netflix and Chill. Do you like Baccarat Rouge 540? That's our Baccarat Rouge. That's our spin on Baccarat Rouge 540 with Molecule 01. Okay, so we made it more of a molecule, which is Baccarat Rouge alone. It's a molecule fragrance, but we put the ICU super molecule 01 kind of like so that way it can come in waves, and that motherfucker can come. That's another long lasting, about like 12 hours. uh, and then in waves after that. It can probably last up to like 13 hours. You'll smell it. It comes and goes. But you will leave a sillage trail, a scent trail, and you will get compliments, because that's what I was shooting for. Compliments, sillage, longevity, and etc. Everything that's wrong with your typical high end fragrances. Well, most of them, you know how now you go to Macy's and so most of them are reformulated, and you're paying like $120, and it's like, dude, nah. Now there's a way to kind of put a dent in the market. I mean, in the fragrance community. Take advantage of them reformulating fragrances that don't perform anyway. So shine some light, use that, make yours perform, make yours satisfying to people, so they don't have to be like, oh fuck, it doesn't perform or it doesn't last, I didn't get any compliments. No, we put everything that we want in a fragrance in each and every one of our fragrance. All right, so but yeah, hold on for a second. I'm gonna send a link if anybody wants to jump in, because I didn't do that yet. Netflix and chill, Tobacco Havana, Woody Harrison. You're into Woody, like a cedar box, like a cigar box that smelled from cedar. That's Woody Harrison. We got. Let me go back. Hold on. All right, Alpha One. We got okay, let me start over. We got Darna Alpha 1, Darna Signature, Darna Arabian Wood, Darna Netflix and Chill, Darna 5 o'clock Shadow, Darna Oud for Madness. We got the Darna Tobacco Havana, and Darna Tuxedo Jubilee, and Darna Woody Harrison. And then we got the same ones in 5 mLs for $9. Again, you get as I can remember vaguely, from last time, like 20 to, okay, so like I said, 27 sprays to 30 sprays you will get out of these 5 ml bottles. Okay, we might up it up to 10 ml. It depends, but yeah, and the reason why we put them again to 30 mLs, man, if we go up to 50 ml, again, our fragrances are so strong, they're not, it's going to take a while for them to come back or whatever to so we got to keep business going. So I think 30 ml is great for now. It will last everybody a decent amount of time before you have to come back and buy another one. And again, we set the price point as very fair. We looked at other indie house for prices too, so we wanted to keep it at that level. If we went a little bit under, which we are going to have like promo codes, discounts. We're gonna work on that as soon as we get everything established, especially when we get the Mr. Elixir and the we are gonna have those promotions. But if we go under, if we go under that, it's going to be, it's going to be hard, because now what sucks now, most of the time when you want to, even if you're sending a 5 ml fragrance, the weight matters, but then now they're charging, because that's the problem that most people are having, especially when you're sending a fragrance. It's about anywhere between $5 to $10 to send a fragrance, because it's going in ground and it's a risk. And then sometimes they encourage you to get insurance on the fucking package because it's flammable. But we are going to look for a carrier, like probably like FedEx or UPS, because we are just using the United Postal Service, which sucks because they're not very good in sending your package. And then when they lose a package, yeah, they might find it, but it takes about a month to get back. And then that's another hit that from both parties, from the customer and the company, especially when you're a new startup company. So but yeah, that's that. So we are this week you will have it, and I will share it on my community post on YouTube, and I will share it on my channel. I mean my group page on Facebook. All right, and I'm gonna leave after I get off. I will leave my Facebook group in the description. It's about 700 followers right now. I'm trying to get 1,000, dude. I need to get 1,000 by the end of the year, maybe the beginning of the year. My channel, my goal is to hit 10,000 by next year on my channel too, as well. I have probably 6,300 subscribers now, which is not that bad. I've seen some channels like that. Really, I thank God I have. I go to the rack stores and whatnot. And I'm sorry to get off topic, but those are very good though. Those are kind of keeping my channel afloat. I try to mix it up by doing reviews, going to the rack stores, bringing you deals, and now talking about my fragrance line. And I've been spending more time on doing that because that's where I find more passion in creating fragrances and working with others that create fragrances, especially our perfumer. So very good guy. Very, very, very intelligent guy. I mean, we're very fortunate to have him. If he wasn't on the team, I don't think I would have started this company and put all the money into it. And a friend of mine too as well. He's the one that he does all the he created the website and whatnot for Darna and does kind of the marketing and what. So there's a big team. So I just try to I'm gonna start talking more about Darna as soon as we launch Mr. Elixir, and then we got the creator, the fragrance, and we got everything. I mean, it's made in a warehouse package. We import the material, we mix it, blend it, package it here in the US, and for right now it's only in the US, Canada. We'll see if we can. I know there's a big fragcom community in Mexico, so we're gonna see if we can send it to Mexico too, because I want those that part of the family of fragcom to try my fragrance out. And and so and our major thing is we wanted to make people smell like $1 million without spending $1 million, because everybody deserves to smell like they have on Creed, they have on Roja, they have Amouage on, and it's up to you to say if it's Darna or not. We just want to make you smell good and make it last and perform and just be happy. In the end of the day, be like, okay, well, damn, we want to get to that point to be like, oh yeah, well, I spent $40. I don't want you to think about you spent $40. I want you to be like, damn, that $40 was that fragrance was worth fucking $40. That's what I want you to say, because in the end of the day, I don't want you to be doubting that shit. Be like, oh fuck, I spent $40, and I'm like, fuck, it's alright, but it's still $40. No, I was like, fuck, if I want you to say if it's $100, I'll still spend it. That's how good that damn fucking perfume is. That's where that's why I kind of like laid low and really working in this thing with 3 heads, attacking this fucking fragrance line so we can get it corrected. And so yeah, that's that. So anyway, let's I was trying to look at Mr. Smelly. He said something about he's starting a scent explosion. Okay, so this is why I love this guy, because who says we cannot fucking make our own scent explorer or whoever, bro? The community is super young, and who says, who made? If you guys know who made scent explorer, who made this? Was this like a bunch of companies that just barged their way in the fragcom and just started being like, all right? Or is this people that we know who nominates people to these awards, because we see a lot of things, man. Like, because there was, I didn't watch it, but I heard there was this person that disappeared for 3 years and just got nominated, or for just like disappeared, not even dropped a review on fragrances, and all of a sudden he just got, he got an award for, I don't know what the reward, but I got to check with Mr. Miami Cuddles. Shout out to him. Great guy. I just love that guy, man. But yeah, so we're gonna go check it out. Okay, let's check out. No. Hold on. Before I do that, I have a proposal, because I was trying to start like a. I know Mr. Smelly is gonna start like kind of their own scent explorer, but it's called Scent Explode, which is genius. He's more outgoing, more willing to work with smaller channels, which the smaller channels have they're so freaking creative, from live streams and whatever. So I love doing live streams, because you can just be yourself. I bet other people, I'm not saying like the bigger channels can't do it or not, but what I'm saying is, I feel like this is the future, just at least for now. Going towards this, making your own. Fuck it. If you can't, if they don't want to work with you or whatever, who says we can't make our own little community, or, not break off, but just, yeah. So we will get into that. But I was trying to see, because I have a meeting with Ariel Shoshana. So if you know Ariel Shoshana, I did a video with her, and I will share the screen. Hold on. Let me share this real fast. She has her own fragrance line, and has one of the best, if not the best, fragrance store that carries every niche fragrance you want in the metropolitan area, DC, of Washington, DC. And let me show you a little bit of that video. Hold on. Okay, this one. Okay, share audio. Share. All right. So this is her store. Let me see if I'm showing it. Okay. Get this here. Okay. Hey everybody. We're in the store. This is a pretty good side boutique. I did all my research. I went all over DC. You can't find any place like this. Ariel Shoshana is the best niche boutique in the whole DC metropolitan area. And I'm just gonna show you around. This is it. Sorry guys, I was spinning around, because this is like when I first started my channel and stuff like that. So Merrifield in Fairfax. So I'll leave the website in the descriptions, and then we can go from there. But I'm gonna go around and show you some of the stuff they have, and of course her line as well. So we'll go from here.
I'm so sorry, neither of us speak French.
This is what become.
Yes.
It's one thing.
Wow.
Hey Ariella, can I ask you a quick question? These pictures, are these just the people that purchased them, or?
Yes, that's a beautiful one.
Oh yeah?
First customer who chose the fragrance.
Oh really? Oh wow. So yeah, so that's what it is. I was
Back right, Rouge 540, baby.
It's like, nah, they can't be the ones that design the fragrance, because I know most of it, but it's just the customers that actually purchased the fragrance, the first ones that purchased the fragrance in the store. So Juliet has a gun.
Let me show you something. Hold on. See if it's showing. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. So.
Please get online. Hopefully it doesn't, it's not.
I was with my dad, and my dad speaks French, and this is him.
Seen in the whole area and in a long time next to New York. So, what did you smell that of?
Well, they have that. They have some exclusive, perfume. You don't find this perfume anywhere. So
Yeah, she also has her own line, ديال ريحات.
yeah, she has some exclusive style, especially you see those kind of style.
Yeah, that's it's artsy. It's very artsy. It's very, and these are basically the people when they the first ones that purchased this fragrance, and then they took a picture.
I was telling my dad I wasn't because I already said that online.
Something totally different, totally cool, all about the customer.
So what I was trying to do, you guys, and this is just I just wanted to get you guys familiar with her store. I'm trying to see if we can hold an event at her place, at her store, and have kind of like a scent explorer if people want to come, because she is very big in the. She's like, I don't know. I don't want to say like Anna Winter or something like that, but she is very, very, very big in the fragrance. Not in Fragcom, but like worked with big companies like Gucci, like Ferragamo. She worked with Louis Vuitton, and let me show you one of her fragrances called. Hold on, I think it's right here. So this is her website. This is her fragrance right here. It's called, and you see, if you know that that Gucci Bloom. The artist that made Gucci Bloom and what is that, the other Gucci fragrances that have been out for the last like 2-3 years that are very artsy, they made her fragrance, this one right here, Saturday, and she has a fragrance called Sunday, and they're unisex. So you can you can see that it has that Gucci aesthetic, that Gucci look, and so what I was trying to do is, she has a big store, and she would invite people that worked with Gucci and whatnot. I would invite all the other, this is her store right here. This is one of her stores. I would invite like most of the fragrance reviewers, fragrance influencers, and have a party there and network. And that way you guys can go live and meet other people. Actually, I met a few of her perfumers that come down here locally, out of the country and whatever. So I still have their numbers. So if we ever want to collab and stuff like that. So, but I want you guys to know some people. So, instead of like, at least, I don't know, it's a win-win situation, because she actually is interested in kind of like getting into like, the online and getting noticed online, and because she has actually, she's relying on foot traffic, but she does online orders, and this is her website right here. Hold on, let me see, let's go back. I think this is her perfumers. Oh yeah, did you know this guy? He did a video with her too, and I have a video with her as well. So let's check it out. Hold on. What am I doing? Let's watch. This guy lives in my neighborhood. I mean, in my area. He doesn't do fragrance reviews anymore, I heard. So, hold on. He's in Washington, D.C. as well. And I got to see if I can get in touch with him, probably do a collaboration. Hold on, sorry. See? He actually really edited his, man. Nice. See, that's the same place I was there. So, anyway.
Unique scents in here. La Fin du Monde from Untitled Chapter has that popcorn accord. Very interesting, super unique type of a scent. Saffron Turbulence. Beautiful, sort of a saffron note with the vanilla and the dry down. Smells very, very, very nice as well. Of course, my first ever zoologist that I tried, Panda. Very nice to definitely remind me of going to maybe the Amazon bamboo. And then Lubin, this has rum It's saffron, frankincense, very dark, very complex.
Fucking sexy.
Slightly boozy
Oh,
fragrance.
she has other
Hold
fragrances
the
too.
lid
Oh,
on,
damn.
please.
Ariel Shajon.
Smoky scents. Don't let the color of this juice sort of distract you. Even though this is white, it does smell like a campfire. Burning leaves is exactly
Oh, wow.
what you get.
That sounds great.
Non-bond from Arquise has the leather in here. A little bit of a darkness complex as well. Very, very nice. Uh-oh, the dreaded oud. Let's see what we got here. My favorite definitely was Al Oud, again from L'Artisan Parfumeur. It's very nice oud fragrance. It has notes oud, rose, and leather, but don't let that scare you. It is not as challenging on the nose, and is surprisingly passion fruit. Absolutely incredible.
This is Ariel.
Has depth, super unique and very, very interesting.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.
And what is this? What does this one run right here? It's a 100 milliliter.
100 milliliters, 125. We hope to have smaller sprays in the future. But right now we got the big guy.
Yep. But that's I mean a really, really great deal. Isn't it free shipping as well? For 70%?
Absolutely. And we also do sell samples on our website. $4 for free shipping.
Yeah, so
Free shipping on-
she told me about this. She was like, she wants everybody to smell good, so that's why she has all these samples and stuff like that, which I totally love, and I totally believe in that, man, because you know, you don't want to spend the $200, $300, or even $100 on something, and you know you might not like it, especially if you don't see how it smells, or if there's no sample. I mean, there's no tester bottles out there. So that's why we put that 5 ml and be like commitment free decants. So let me show you my hold on. Let me show you my when I interviewed her right here. This is me right here. See how much y'all are watching. Hold on right here.
Whoever you're into, or even by yourself, if you want to.
Very much a Netflix and chill scent.
Netflix and chill. That right? She stole it right out of my mouth. Yeah, this is you said matcha tea.
Yes, so this is our newborn Sunday launch just this
You can see that it was so bright. It's like I cringe when I see this like older videos.
True Food Kitchen, and they have an amazing drink, the matcha horchata.
Yeah.
That's my favorite for Sunday brunch. So when we were thinking Sunday,
All right, you guys, you get the idea. So anyway, just in a nutshell, we're trying to maybe do something in the future, have like our own scent explorer, work with each other. At least I'll just be the kind of like glue to make this work. Maybe get some other you know, influencers on board, and we can work together, and everybody can be happy, get whatever they want, network. You know, if you want to do a fragrance line, just at least get some pointers. But who says we cannot do our own kind of events? Because there's only one, and they kind of like run the show, and you know, a lot of people agree with them, a lot of people don't fuck with them. So it's like, dude, like there is it's not written anywhere that you can't do this like you can't do your own thing. We just got to step up. We just rely on, okay, you know, all respect to Jeremy Fragrance. It's like, okay, well, we got to wait till Jeremy Fragrance does a move, or one of the bigger fragrance reviewers do a move. No, do a fucking move yourself too. Make something happen. And then, you know, because nobody calls the shots, and I guess like in fragrance community, it's just like what the bigger people do, then the smaller people do. So, and it shouldn't be that. Take matters in your own hands, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you learn from it and you moved on. You're like, all right, fuck it, you know. Okay, so let's go to Mr. Smelly's because I wanted to that Scent Explorer. Hold on. Okay. Let's watch. It was very interesting. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? No. Okay, so let's just go to his channel. It's right here. Okay. It was Scent Explodes. Where is that video? Well, I think he said it here. Somewhere here.
that's what I don't understand. For me, I want to see an interesting personality. I want to laugh at what they're doing, have fun with what they're doing, and I don't get that from School of Satan, and I don't get it from Chaos. So I don't understand their numbers.
I'll
Dan's
just
been
read out.
doing-
I'll just go. Can I just go? to
Can we
Fritz the
give a
Cat?
shout out to the Dry Down Lowdown? Make sure you subscribe to the Dry Down Lowdown. What a personality! What a microphone! What everything! It's
If
like
you type in the Dry Down Lowdown on YouTube,
Now,
you'll find the channel.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Who has
Hang
more
on, Neil, just
personality,
very
School of
briefly.
Sense or Joe from the Dry?
Okay, it's right here, you guys.
So it should be kind of fun. I think it should be fun. We'll do some awards and stuff, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, any of you guys up for that?
I'm up for it.
I'm
I
down.
one of the nights I have to check with the woman. I have a Christmas party I have to attend. But if it's not that night, I'm more than happy to be.
I think I fast forwarded too much. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Where is it? I just saw. Oh yeah, that's me. I comment down
If I
below.
was
Right here.
involved
This
on
is
it,
me.
I'm not. I'm
Neil,
not
never
gay,
speak
but
over a
if-
super chat. Neil,
If one of
never
my
speak
oh
over.
sorry.
Never ever speak over a super chat.
Set Nation would allow me to.
Set Nation, thank you so much. Carry on, Neil. What were you saying?
Yoshi said, "Would I ever go to a gay parade?" Dude, this whole thing with it's the oh forget it, Democrats. Yeah, they're all about divide and conquer. The people are people. That's the bottom line. Okay, that's it.
Rocket Roland Hood, are you in the place or what?
Hold on, you
It
guys.
says
I'm
authenticated
sorry.
with YouTube.
Would I ever organize a gay parade? Why would I organize it?
Where was it?
Oh man, Lee sense.
I don't think Neil needs to
The
organise.
only I wouldn't be part.
Not quite sure how the event's
Right
gonna
here.
be formatted yet. So any ideas on that from guys?
So, this is why, again, I'm sorry, keep repeating it myself. Mr. Smelly thinks outside the box. He sees potential in smaller channels, and he's gonna go places. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of just waiting, I mean, there is no Mr. Fratcom, and we gotta wait for the bigger channels. Dude, fuck it. I'm telling you, if people were more like Mr. Smelly and we all stick together, we will be more interesting. We'll be even more funner, and we'll make this even so much fun that you don't even care about being like having of course everybody wants to subscribe. You will have enough subscribers where you won't be like, okay, I only have like 500-600 or whatever. You'll break that 1,000 or whatever, but we're making it fun. We're making it what it's supposed to be. Because the Big Brother or whatever you want to call it, Fratcom, there is like I have so many things to say. I can't say it, like, not, in my head, like, it's about to explode. But, again, there's no rules in Fratcom, so fucking let's do it. Let's, whatever. I'm willing to work with Mr. Smelly, Cuddles, Fat Boy, whoever that's down and that's not, will put up their nose on us and be like, oh yeah, well, you guys, I got 1,000 subscribers more than you, I'm better than you. No, because that's how it seems like. It's like, even if somebody has like 1 or 2 subscribers more than you in in the Fratcom, it's like, okay, well, you're not worth my time. It's like, dude, you don't have a blue check mark. Chill the fuck out. All right, so let's see what he said here. I'll shut up. Hold on. Okay, right here. So let's leave it right here.
Is my basic answer to that. Hey guys, I want to offer you all an invitation. Next Saturday, a week from today. Last week we had Scent Explore, which we can discuss if you like. But next week we have an event which is set to blow that out of the water. And
there
that
you
is
go.
Scent Explode. So next week, Saturday, on my channel, it's Scent Explode. And you guys are all invited. In fact, if some of you maybe want to be on the panel,
how can you not love this guy?
Alternative panel to the Max 40 panel that we saw last week. I'm not quite sure how the event's going to be formatted yet, so any ideas on that from guys would be really good. But we're going to have more of a politically incorrect Fragcom thing where anyone is welcome.
Love it.
And so it should be kind of fun. I think it should be fun. We'll do some awards and stuff. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So any of you guys up for that?
I'm up for it. one of the nights I have to check with the woman. I have a Christmas party.
All right, so
And
you heard that. Just wanted to shed some light into that.
Very interesting character. You know, he wears his clothes till they're threadbare, and yet
And let's see some interesting facts, and then we can get
stop
off.
talking over me, Neil.
You're
Fucking hell,
entertaining. You're
So
fucking
annoying.
good with graphics.
Neil.
For the
Damn,
shout-out.
Neil, clone guy.
There's
What
a-
the
there's-
the clone guy?
The thing is,
I think
Vitor
he's
is going
okay. I
after
think he's a
me.
good guy.
Me too.
No, I'm saying Vitor is going after me. I think, like, if I were to make that video, even when I was in my prime and good shape, like, after I made that video, I'd go to sleep, man, because it's like he's exerting a lot of energy. I don't know.
Let's see right here. Where is those?
Good.
I
Good.
have,
Someone else buys
multi-colours.
cheap ones. Good.
Sim
I got
free.
them all the time.
Love it.
I can't-
I love it.
Good. Okay, I'm glad.
So
And-
these are the Miami Knights from Pit Vipers as well.
I'm sorry, you guys. I keep trying to look for where that interesting conversation
it's
started.
Equally
Consistency.
good. It wouldn't immediately catapult him up the list. Juan,
What's
Fat
up?
Boy.
What's going?
Shout out to Fat Boy, man. He's cool, dude. These are the
He
people,
doesn't
man.
have the personality. He doesn't have the entertainment.
There we go.
quality. What is it
Good
about?
mic.
Is it just
He has a good mic.
the clicks and the camera and the what is
No.
it? Because I don't see a lot of talent there.
You know,
I'll be back, you
what
guys.
bothers me about his videos, because Christian O likes him a lot. He's like, oh, you got to watch Chaos Fragrance new video, and it's like, okay, he's showing a fragrance, and I'll show a fragrance on the live stream. But if I were to show a fragrance and it was zooming in for 5 seconds, I would edit it out. He just leaves all that blur in there for 5 seconds, and I'm like, wow, that's so unprofessional, you know. Do you understand what I'm saying, or I'm talking to myself?
I mean, there's a lot of people like he's one I don't get. I don't get School of Scent at all. I don't
Yeah.
understand
I don't
that.
either.
Oh,
The thing is,
Whatever.
Ross gets beat up on, right? But Ross comes across as a very affable guy. I mean, I know people
Yeah.
like
Approachable.
yeah, absolutely. And-
Relatable. Relatable.
Yes,
yeah.
relatable.
100%. So, and you know, people beat him up. He does the cheapies thing and all that stuff. But you know what? There's a bunch of people out there they're not going to buy Roja Dove and they're not going to do this thing. So, you know, his cheapy hunts at Burlington and stuff is valuable to a lot of people. And so, those guys though, like School of Scent, I feel like I'm watching a visual version of Amazon Alexa. Like there's no
Yeah.
personality going
Yeah.
on. He's just,
Yeah.
he's almost like reading a script. You can see it. You
Right.
can see the gears turning. And that doesn't do anything for me. And so, yeah, I mean, those kind of guys, I don't know what's happening there. When you see those kinds of numbers, it makes no sense to me. And that's not sour grapes because I have a small channel. I'm talking when the guys that I do watch, the people I watch. Dan here, not to, you know, blow you or anything. Dan has a personality. You watch him do these streams. You
Yep.
watch him do his Instagrams. Dan has an ability to talk and really drive. You know, there's not a lot of smash cuts going on in Dan's videos, but in these other guys, you see that stuff like crazy. And so that's what I don't understand. For me, I want to see an interesting personality. I want to laugh at what they're doing, have fun with what they're doing, and I don't get that from School of Scent, and I don't get it from Chaos. So I don't understand their numbers.
I'll
Dan's
just
been
read out.
doing- Dan's been-
I'll just go. Can I just go?
Can
for
we
Fritz
give
the
a
Cat?
shout out to the Dry Down Lowdown? Make sure you subscribe to the Dry Down Lowdown. What a personality! What a microphone! What everything! It's
If
like
you type in the Dry Down Lowdown on YouTube,
Now,
you'll find the channel.
let's be honest. Who has
Hang
more
on, Neil, just
personality,
very
School of
briefly.
Sense or Joe from the Dry Down Lowdown? My vote is for the
All
Dry
Joes.
Down Lowdown.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just go
No,
to Fritz the Cat's
you're
comment there
awesome,
for a
man.
minute.
You have
Um,
personality. You have a
Stop
good mic.
talking over me, Neil.
You're
Fucking hell.
entertaining. You're
So
fucking
annoying.
good with graphics.
Neil.
Okay.
Just come on.
Shout out to Joe too.
Can't take it nowhere.
Oh,
I had
God.
you on next, man. Come on, you're gonna already dog me out.
No. But can I just say this this comment here? Fritz the Cat, Eugene is passionate and tells you if he doesn't like a fragrance, how many reviewers do that? Yeah. I do like him. I just think we're very
Who's
different in
Eugene?
style, but it would be fun to like have a bit of back and forth with someone like him, maybe, and it would help both our channels actually, because some of the same people would migrate and maybe start watching me, and some of my people might start watching him. And it would be fun if he had like more. It would be fun if Eugene allowed cuddles on his stream.
I was on his. I was.
I don't
you
know who
Eu-
Gene is.
Eugene used to come on my streams all
smells
the
good.
time. Eugene's
Oh,
come on
okay,
my
that guy.
streams maybe 25 times. Eugene used to be a regular on my streams
Yeah.
back in the days. But he has a boss and he has to listen to his boss.
Hang on, what do you mean by that?
Sorry, guys, I'm
Well,
back.
there's somebody else that is like, I don't want to get into
Are you
that.
talking about the rubber duck?
Well, anyway, you guys. So basically, what I wanted to just show you a little bit of everything. Let's remove that. Let me see. Is there something else I want to show you? Okay, so again, I want to show you what we got on our, and then I'll just summarize everything for you, and then we can be off here. So let's go to my website. We can go like this. You could see there's a lot of reviews. Russell Anderson, he has like a few of them. There's TLTG right here. Let me see. Let's go. And then I'll go back to that. So of course like I said, Darna means our house in Arabic. We treat our house with respect and dignity, and that's the way we treat our fragrances. That's why I explained to you, we want everything so everybody is happy. Everybody feels like a guest when he wears our fragrance. He wants to feel like it's not only a guest, but my house is your house. So comfortable, happy, and satisfied. Okay. And this is a little bit about our perfumer right down here. All right. Of course, I had to put the Burj Al Arab in the UAE, and a little bit about us right here. All right. And like I said, see independent, of course, for now, and everything. So this is what we have. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Hold on. So Alpha 1, you see like this, fresh, spicy, and Ambroxan musk citrus. See what we do right here? We put office, gym. You can wear it anywhere you want. This is actually would be like a Swiss Army knife, and we were gonna put Swiss Army, but I people wouldn't understand what a Swiss Army, you know what I mean? So we just left it something else like, okay, they'll get like, okay, office, gym. They will understand what that means. Daytime, nighttime. We should add the season, but that kind of would like be like, all right, whatever. And then a little bit of the description of the fragrance on here for reviews. These are all so you can you can go and take your time and read. And if you do get our fragrance, please subscribe to our website. That way you will get like emails for discounts, special codes, specials, so we got 5 o'clock shadow, we got Netflix and chill, we got Arabian Wood. Hold on, let me start from up here. Let's start from the beginning. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got Alpha 1 signature, Arabian Oud, Netflix and chill. This is a good cuddling fragrance. Like I said, it's unisex, it's long lasting. They're all performance is there, you guys. Trust me. Order and see. And I'll tell you, if you still are not convinced, just go ahead and order one of these right here. At least just give us a try, and then go from there. So I'm sorry. So Alpha 1 signature, Arabian Oud, Netflix and chill, 5 o'clock shadow, Oud for Madness, Tobacco Habano, Tuxedo Jubilee, and Woody Harrison. And we're gonna have the Mr. Elixir right over here. And if we do work on something, we'll add some more stuff. But for now, these are the best longevity performance. Everything have 200, 300% faith in these freaking fragrances. They're gonna work so good, and we kept them. Most of them are unisex because we want women to enjoy our fragrances too. Everybody. And same goes with the same fragrances up there. They're up here, but these are 5 mLs. Okay, so you guys, if you guys want to, just put your email here, and we'll keep you updated. We're not gonna bombard you with like messages and spam and stuff like that. Trust me, it's just going to be like seasonal thing. One email every other few months or something. Okay, but if we have something special, of course, we're gonna let you guys know. Okay, and let me see a little bit of the gallery. These are some pictures that we took professionally. There you go, like this. And shout out to Ali Alam. He's a graphic designer, IT guy. He's part owner of Darna, and he's the one that made actually designed the website, and that's that. So, and we will mess around with more stuff as we go along, and that's that. And let me show you something real fast. You see, this is where we are right here. We're right behind Dulles Airport. Dulles Airport where Die Hard 2 was filmed. That's right. That's the airport, and the business right here. So Darna Creations, that's LLC. It's under Darna Creations because we're gonna start creating a lot more stuff, incense, candles, and stuff like that. So we, instead of just putting fragrances, we put creation, but it's the same thing, Darna Fragrances, and that's our address. If you have anything, if you like our fragrances, you don't like, we left everything so that way we are a legit LLC, business. Nothing out of somebody's room or out somebody's basement. This is a legit business with an office and warehouse and a business license. Okay, so that's that. And if you have any questions, basically, I just wanted to just bring some light because of Mr. Smelly's. Oh my God, didn't I fucking do that again? Damn, I am so stupid, man. I am so stupid, you guys. I thought I left the shared screen. Fuck. Let me see. Anyway, fuck. I'll do it next time better, man. Damn it. I feel like the biggest stupid asshole. Okay, so yeah, basically, nutshell. Just wanted to touch on Mr. Smelly's scent explode. That's something good we're gonna work on. We'll just keep throwing ideas out there. We have like we're all smaller. I feel like smaller fragrance reviewers are getting together, and we're just throwing ideas out there till something sticks. Find a formulation that works for everybody, which we're not saying. We're gonna come up with something. So, and that's that. So, and everybody wants to come on, I will have a live show tomorrow. I'll keep coming live at least every other day because I love this shit. So, I'm sorry, I'm just still kind of not. I shared the screen, but I just thought I had it. I just deleted it and I forgot. And I shared my whole website on there, and without me noticing that you guys can't see it. All right, you guys. I am out of here. Have a great night. It's 2:00 over here, and I'm about to head home. I don't want to sleep in the office. Sometimes I sleep in the office because there's so much work. I don't want to drive 20 miles back into Washington, D.C. So, but it's still early. I might just leave, and I will see you on the next, you guys. Thank you so much. Comment down below if you have any questions, and peace. Take care.